Okay, so a little while ago, the WWE had this massive announcement. Most people, of course, assumed this was finally going to be the release of the WWE Network. I think they were initially trying from like 2011, and then I got pushed 2012, then late 2012 and early 2013. Now here we are in 2014, and they finally released the network. I use that in quotes because it's not a standard network where it's going to be either over a cable service or through your radio waves or even a satellite-based one. This instead is a streaming service. I guess you could still call it a network. I guess it's a futuristic network. Now, a lot of people kicked out videos right after not knowing a lot about it, so I saw a lot of people going, man, it's going to be great to watch Raw and SmackDown. And yeah, Raw and SmackDown still make decent money off of the direct advertisers they have when it comes to the USA Network and the Sci-Fi Network. So instead, those are the two things not going to be shown live. I understand it from a business model, it makes sense. The nice thing is for $9.95 a month, but you have to do a 6-month subscription. But I did read that they actually will do, I think it's like a 1 week or a 1 month free trial. So you can kind of get a feel for what's actually out there, as well as the overall user interface, which we currently have no information on. I was watching Pat the NES Punk, and he mentioned if you could type in like Sting 1986 and it would bring up all of his matches, that'd be an awesome interface. Don't think it's going to be that specific, because that is a ridiculous interface. If they were to do that, that is a game-changing of a game-changer game-changingly. But essentially it's going to be on the majority of internet-enabled devices, with the exceptions of Wii, Wii U, Xbox One, and Smart TVs. They have mentioned Xbox One and Smart TVs being a later iteration. However, pretty much anything else you have that's a computer that has internet access will work. They've mentioned, like Kindle Fire, Androids, things that work on the Apple iOSs. You can get a Roku. So if you don't own a Roku, essentially it's the thing you plug into your TV that works kind of like a streaming device from the internet. Now, nothing, of course, too, if it works on like the Chromecast device as well. But actually really, really interesting, the fact that they're allowing you to do all pay-per-views. I saw people complaining about the $9.99 for a 6-month starter fee. That's the price of WrestleMania. And essentially you get to watch it for free on your computer, unless of course you have a web-enabled device that also has the computer options to it that you can attach to your TV. Most TVs have HDMI outlets, or inlets I should say, that you can pretty easily attach a computer to. If you can do that, therefore you can use your computer to watch WrestleMania on your television, as well as all the other pay-per-views. So for $9.99 you get to watch every past pay-per-view, the current pay-per-view, as well as your future pay-per-views. That is huge. Some other features I've mentioned too is you'll be able to watch a match with commentary from the wrestlers involved. They will have a couple of new shows in there as well. I think they'll actually have Legends House and a pre-Total Divas show. I think it was like Heels on Wheels, something like that, where it was about the Divas' lives on the road. So a very interesting idea. And I mentioned to my wife, and she was like, well, for $9.99 you're going to do it? And I was like, yes, easily. Easily. They mentioned unedited, old content. They'll probably still edit. You might not see the WWF logo in the background. That might actually be edited out. Just the fact that you can go back and watch old school ECW. You can watch. They have mentioned that Benoit will actually be present in videos, that he will not be edited out. That also means you can go back to watch the WrestleMania where Ultimo Dragon slipped on his way to the ring. Which, of course, they did actually remove from the DVD. You might also get to see the entire match between Trish Stratus and Mickie James when WrestleMania was in Chicago. A lot of that got heavily edited when it made it onto the DVD. And I think that is a true game changer. You can watch every pay-per-view. If you want to go back and watch the Bash of the Beach where Hogan turn and join the NWO. You have that option. And for $9.99 a month, that is a tremendous buy-in for wrestling fans.